everyone, my name is Shadow. Welcome back to another Star Citizen ship touring video. In today's video, we will be taking a look at the Origins Jumpworks 600i Explorer, which is described as a luxury exploration ship. The ship's weapon systems are 3 size 5 M7A cannons, 4 size 3 CF337 Panther repeaters, 16 size 3 Arrestor 3 missiles. For the shields for this craft, there are 2 size 3 Stronghold shields. Jump module, there's a size 2 Excelsior. Quantum drive is a size 2 Odyssey. Power plant is a size 3 Durango. Cooler are 2 size 3 Frostburns. The max SCM speed for this craft is 165 meters per second with a max nav speed of 975 meters per second. The maximum cargo for this craft is 44 SCU of cargo. The max crew is 5 people. The price for this craft in-game is $27,231,800 AUC with a pledge price of $475. Now moving on to the tour. God, I love these ships. These ones are amazing. I think I like the touring a little better, but this is a really nice ship too. So right here we have a cargo bay, which I don't believe the touring has actually. So that's a noticeable feature. It's different about it. The touring's more of a luxury high-end. This is like a luxury high-end, but just for expedition and purpose. While the other one's more like I guess a medium-sized yacht. So there's this right here, which you can close from here too. But we'll be taking the elevator. So there are 2 entrances to get on the ship. That one right there and this one right there. There's some others, like docking ports and stuff. Now, we'll be going to the lower deck first to start off with. That ship is it's just so clean and everything. I really like it. Alright. We've made it to the lower deck. Look at that Origin symbol right there. That's so beautiful. I noticed it's a little foggy in here. I get that. I think it's just a little dark in here. Let me see. Do I have a flashlight? I do not. Oh, there we go. Right here we have a table and everything. Maybe it's best not to use that. For a desk area, this is the master bedroom. It has a beautiful bedroom for you to bedlog. It just imagines space right here, or a planet that you're able to look out on. Oh, it looks amazing. And a little area, some cigar box, reading area. It's all cosmetics. A nice little like decoration. Right here is a bathroom, which honestly is one of the best looking bathrooms I've seen in like Star Citizen. Compared to most other ship bathrooms, this is like really nice. There's a nice shower too, which is actually kind of big compared to the most other showers in the game. And then there's like a nice toilet. Oh my goodness, high-end luxury right here, man. And then we continue on. Over here, it's a little buggy, a little glitchy right there. Here's the storage area. This is the area with the ramp that went down. So there's that. And then I noticed these do look like doors, but they are not. I believe they're actually hangers. I think they might be coat hangers or something like that. I don't know for sure, but let's just move on. Okay, in here we have another elevator which can take us to the top deck. Both our elevators can do that. Over here is another orange symbol. Here's the crew area. This is where the crew hangs out, which honestly, this is the best crew beds I think I've seen in the game because, oh, actually not. Okay, it's not the best. There are some, now that I think about it, the 890 Jump does have some nice beds too. But for crew, this is like a really comfortable looking sleeping area, personally, because you're just staff, you know, so that's nice. Fire extinguisher right here. Over here we have some escape pods, which are currently not in the game right now, but that's for future updates. A nice little bench. Over here we have the bathrooms for the crew, including some changing room area. So see, there's men's and women's bathroom, which are actually really nice bathrooms for the crew, for your typical people. They're mirrored on both sides. Now moving on with the tour, these are some component areas, but they do not seem to be accessible at the moment. They do need to do like a reworks on the ship, In fact, I believe they're planning on doing a reworks on the 600i and the 890 jump eventually. However, there's a bunch of other things that they've got planned right now, so it's not really on their radar. But just keep that in mind. Now, going up to the top deck. Alright, we've made up to the top deck up here. This is more other stuff. Right here, look, there's some, these are scanners, which don't really play a really big part in the game quite yet, but it's for future. Over here we have this door right here that leads to this with a little planetary simulation. Some screens on the sides. Over here we have some more escape pods. Right here we have the bridge, I believe. Yeah, here's the bridge, which we will take a look at that later. Let's go back looping around and go back through this door. We will enter the entertainment kind of area. Oh, but before we do that, there's some components down here, which, oh no, these are weapons. This is the weapons room. So this is the weapons rack. This is the armory. So this would probably be. Does this even open up? No, it doesn't seem to be open up. But you can deploy the weapon rack. It looks like I'm guessing this is suit. Yeah, this is suit lockers. These are not accessible at the moment, I guess. But there are weapon racks you can use. Fire extinguisher and medical kits. Over here is the kind of lounge area. Right here we got the we got the bar, which are sadly cosmetic, so you can't actually drink any of this stuff. But you know, there's some benches right here, some seating. Then going downstairs, there's this beautiful view that you could just imagine watching planets or stuff like that, or the sun, or space, just deep space. You can just sit down on one here, or you can just jump up here and look out. It's pretty amazing. Nice little coffee table. Another bench, nice little couch bench. Over down here we have, over in here we have more components. In here we have more components. We also have this, which for the longest time nobody really knows what's over here. We believe it's components, but it's not accessible at the moment. So there's that. It kind of mirrors on the same side, though it does have a little difference in this room. Again, people have no idea what this is, really, but oh, you can open this door. Oh, so it is just components, okay. Utility panel. That's interesting. So yeah, it's just components. That's cool. I remember for the longest time people were saying like, what even is this? But no, it's just components. Okay, cool. And then in here, as I say, we have a little TV right here, a little area of the breast. It is sadly cosmetics at the moment, but maybe eventually they'll have like some of their own channels or something in the game. Here's a pool table right here. You can play some pool with a friend maybe. Although it is currently cosmetics too, but maybe eventually. Then over here we have a kitchen area and also a seating area. Fridge, food processor, stuff like that. And this is the ship. Now moving back to towards the bridge. Beautiful panoramic roof, just beautiful. Heading back towards the bridge. Now here's the bridge right here, as seen before. Here, the co-pilot seats right here, and the pilot seat right here in the middle, which is standard for most Origin ships, or the bigger ones at least. Oh, it's such a beautiful ship. It's definitely a sympathy. A sympathy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways, just ship is beautiful. Well, this is the Origin 600i Explorer. I hope you guys liked the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye!